You are listening to the Law Enforcement Pirate Radio Network. Radio Free Larry presiding.
You can run, but you can't hide.
They eye on my patio. I don't know who they work for, but God's going to get on with it. God's going to get on with it. Your families are dying, and they're going to keep dying. Because you deserve it. Every last rotten piece of shit one of you.
Now, you see how I made that conversation sound like there was 3 or 4 people? That's what they're doing. None of their evidence about me is ever real. I erased it because I used some choice words, and I repent of using those words, but I don't repent of the spirit of it. But my goal was to show you how you look at that and listen to that and believe there were 3 people speaking. That's what they're doing. There is a full court CIA press in my life. 2 people that followed me from Walmart, and they're working for someone, walked past my patio door. They're not there by happenstance. They're there to show up in my life repetitively until I do something. Now, if it would have worked, the CIA full court press, those people would have been dead. So when you come up on those types of operations, that's what's happening. When you get into an investigation and you find that somebody's been murdered and your family's murdered, fine. You're killing people with what you're doing. I don't care. I'm not repenting of cursing your family from one end of the world to the other and then back into hell where you come from. It's not about the cop being out there. It's about 2 people that you started a full court CIA press, because on earth, it doesn't matter if I ignore them. You can't. That's what they tell you. Just ignore them. Nothing will happen. You ignore those people, what do you think happens? What do you think happens? What do you think happens? What happened to my life? It's bullshit! They're devils, demons, antichrists, witches, and sorcerers, and each one of their families should be tortured in hell on earth! Right now! Some of your families are already tortured because your parents died painfully and you couldn't be at their side. You don't want to learn, do yous? They have evidence of people, wiretaps. They have evidence of people, audio conversations that never happened. They made 3 people sound like they were in a room and with a bunch of police officers sitting there, and it wasn't the person they said it was, or they edited and spliced. This is what your government has become. And President Trump sits up there, Mr. Billionaire, protecting his own family, while CIA full court press goes on in Congressman Gomart's backyard. I want you to know that God is punishing you and your family. I want you to suffer. No, I'm not acting out physically. I'm stronger than any of you. It's been 25 years. Don't send people off my patio. Take your cameras and shove them up your mother's derriere. Wrapped in COVID-19! Because that's what God's gonna do! Curse your family dead! Curse your mother dead! Curse your father dead! Curse you dead! You learn no other way. You learn no other way. I hope the planet suffers 20 times worse than COVID-19. This is the end times. Jesus did not come to bring peace to devils, demons, antichrists, witches, and sorcerers.